the day, 42 in St. Louis, 54 in Atlanta, 45 over in the Tri-Cities. For highest temperatures tomorrow, we're going to see some low 40s around our area as well. So it's going to be pretty typical around the region, even on up in towards the Ohio River Valley region. Forecast tonight. Clouds are on the increase, 27 degrees your low. Winds are light out of the southwest through the overnight tonight. Into tomorrow, we're going to see that 27-degree low, make it back up to about a 42-degree high. Skies will remain mostly cloudy, but we will not look for any precipitation in the forecast as we head through tomorrow. Winds will stay light as we push through the daytime hours on Wednesday. How about over the next few days? Let's take a look at it, what we can expect. Pushing ahead Wednesday on through Sunday, we see the clouds stick around for Wednesday, high of about 42 degrees. 27, your morning start again as we head out to tonight and tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night and into early Thursday, we could see a little light snow, maybe a flurry, 38 degrees, about as high as we get it on Thursday. That's going to be mainly through the early hours Thursday, and then try and break up the clouds a little bit later on. Friday, plenty of sunshine back in the forecast. Clear skies, a low near 20, a high near 42. By Saturday, the next little disturbance moves through, brings us some rain and snow chances, with lows starting below freezing, ending up near 40. And by Sunday, we're looking for decreasing clouds again, 40s for highs, 30s for lows. So that's a look at the weather over the next 5 days. I'm Jason McLeave. Steve, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jason. We also want to pass along that the boil water advisory for the residents of Emily Creek in Martin County has been lifted. Also in Martin County, school officials there have asked us to pass along that although there will be school tomorrow, buses will not run on secondary roads covered with ice. And if you live on those roads, you are urged to bring your kids to the bus stops. But again, there will be school in Martin County tomorrow. Now, when Mountain News Nightcast continues, we'll take you on location to the set of Survivor 2. See how this cast is much different from the last. Stay with us for more Mountain News Nightcast.
Watts Homes is always looking for ways to serve you better and keep our prices low. So we've moved our entire inventory to our sales center just off the Daniel Boone Parkway in Hazard. Watts has over 70 Clayton and Norris homes to choose from, all in one convenient location. From the small, less expensive starter homes to the top of the line, Watts has the home for you and your family. So visit us at our mobile home supercenter just off the Daniel Boone Parkway in Hazard for the best deal on your new home. Finding ways to keep our top quality homes at the lowest prices, now that's the Watts difference.
If you could choose any company to stand behind your installed home improvements, who would it be? Sears.
Sears vinyl siding, eaves, and overhangs look as great today on this home as the day they were installed. But what's just as important here is what you don't see, and what you may never have to worry about again: cracking, flaking, and peeling paint that barely hides rotting wood, or scraped and dented aluminum panels. Imagine eliminating the need for yourself or anyone else to climb ladders, carry buckets of paint, or make messes scraping or sanding. Fact is, with Sears vinyl siding, eaves, and overhangs, the only maintenance you'll have to do on the exterior of your home again is wash it down with a garden hose.
Call 1-800-865-0068. If you call right now, you can get $375 off select vinyl siding. Call someone you can trust. Call Sears. With Sears Vinyl Siding, you can rest assured that your home's exterior is protected and virtually maintenance-free. Call 1-800-865-0068.
Run here, run there, jumping all around, just trying to chase down a signal. Do other wireless companies make you feel like you have to stand on one leg just to get a good signal? With other wireless companies, minutes don't matter if you don't have a clear signal. At Kentucky Cellular and Appalachian Wireless, you'll get a constant clear signal with local calling areas you can use. Don't waste another minute. Call Kentucky Cellular or Appalachian Wireless today at 800-438-2355 or 800-452-2355.
Susan, Richard, Rudy. Sound familiar? They were, of course, contestants on the first Survivor show. They had no idea how famous they would become, but it's a much different story with the new survivors. They're out for fame and fortune. Manuel Gallegos shows us the tougher cast.
I am Amber.
They're good-looking, muscular, confident.
I am Kel.
And conniving.
I didn't come onto this show to lose.
The 16 new survivors outsmarted 50,000 others for the chance at fame and a chest full of cash. The producers of Survivor 2 learned a lot of lessons from the first show. And one of the biggest challenges this time around was to find an appealing and strong cast that was completely different from the first one. A cop, a chef, a bartender, adventure seekers, and not shy. During auditions, producers asked very personal questions.
So you've never been with a married man?
No. Oh, God, no. No. I take that very seriously.
The new survivors not only watched the first show, they studied it.
There's no way in hell I'm going to lose.
Remember Richard? Host Jeff Probst says this group would have eaten him alive.
Anybody who makes it this far has something inside them that says, I'm going to beat you, and here's why. You're not as good as me.
I'm winning this money. If it means being ruthless, if it means lying, so what?
As savvy and prepared as the survivors think they are, show creator Mark Burnett says they fell into one trap after another.
The biggest mistakes are the same as last year, failing to realize the politics that's going on.
Denial! That's okay. Denial. I'm telling you like it is.
That's okay in the big city, but out in the bush.
From the start, they argue, pushing each other's buttons. Alliances form and fall apart. And like on the island, playing with fire can get even the toughest contestant burned. On location at Survivor 2 in Australia, Manuel Gallegos, CBS News.
A lot of basketball action in sports tonight and a lot of scores. Here they are on a roll.
America's #1 sandwich, your favorite bread, crisp iceberg lettuce, sliced juicy tomatoes, and Robinson's bacon. Add pickles, chips, whatever you like, and you've got the best BLT possible. Robinson's Premium Meats, a Kentucky tradition. When you serve Robinson's Bologna, expect a smile from everyone, including the Bologna. Robinson's Premium Meats, a Kentucky tradition since 1957. 1-800-230-5131.
From chips and dips to cakes and platters, Food City has everything that matters to help you put together a great get-together. The only question is, how much is enough?
Value card specials include select boneless top sirloin steak, $1.99 a pound. Delicious white, red, or black seedless grapes, 99 cents a pound. And Kraft American cheese, individually wrapped in the 12-ounce 16-slice pack. Buy one, get one free.
Food City, the food experts.
Jackson County, Kentucky was established in 1858 and named for President Andrew Jackson. In pre-settlement days, Native Americans traveled Warrior's Path, a trail just south of McKee. The path connected villages in Ohio, Tennessee, and Georgia. The trail was later used by pioneer explorers Thomas Walker and Daniel Boone. Today, Jackson County is getting national attention, part because of the Government Empowerment Zone, with emphasis being placed on new industry. I'm Tony Turner, reminding you to appreciate Eastern Kentucky's heritage, recognize its potential for our sake.
Ford is hard working when the job has got to get done.
Just announced, Ford has 5 out of 10 of America's best-selling vehicles. And to celebrate, we've got low 0-9 financing on built Ford tough trucks. That means finance savings of over $4,300 on F-150 Super Cab. F-150 is the best-selling truck in America 23 years straight. And it comes with low 0-9 financing. But you better hurry.
The best trucks are built Ford tough.
Visit your local Ford store today.
It didn't take the Kentucky Wildcats long to figure out playing on the road in the SEC is much tougher than playing at home. After a 7-game winning streak, the Cats lost to Ole Miss in Oxford. Tonight, the Cats rolled into Tuscaloosa to play the Tide. Tubby and David Hobbs back in Alabama for Hobbs. Kentucky got off a pretty good start. Jason Parker in the lane. The mini hook is good. He gets the roll. Looks a little bit like Jamal McGlory in that number 42. But then Alabama goes nuts. The alley-oop to Gerald Wallace. That brought the folks up to their feet in Tuscaloosa. But then Ron Brizard, three-pointer. Alabama on a 10-0 run. They would lead 32-25 at halftime. Second half, Kentucky heats up. Keith Bogans outside, three-pointer good. Then Tayshaun Prince from the right wing off the inbounds. Three-pointer is good. But then Kentucky, well, they start to fall apart again. The steal here by Alabama, the dunk, and Kentucky loses big late. 70-60. When you say the words Somerset and All-A Classic, Judy Mason and the Lady Briar Jumpers immediately come to mind. This year, the boys squad heads to Richmond hoping for similar glory. Coach Thacker's squad is a little shorthanded, however, as 6'4" Jordan Mann is out for the year with an ACL injury. That loss might have brought the squad closer together.
We battled through some adversity last week, and we had a tough road to hoe going through Danville, Garrett County, and Monticello. So it's a tribute to our kids and their heart and desire to win the region.
The Jumpers have a 15-3 record despite playing a very difficult early schedule. The computer rankings put the Jumpers as the 4th best team in the tournament. One of the players think they can win.
We're finding ways to win, and that's important, you know, especially going into tournament time because, you know, you get in a close situation, you know, you feel like you've got that advantage.
It's real exciting, and we just want to get there and make some noise and get some wins out of it and hopefully get a Class A championship.
The Lady Briar Jumpers will be back to defend their All-A championship, meaning the Somerset community just might shut down for the next 5 days and head to Richmond. Coach Judy Mason lost 5 seniors from last year's squad, but she didn't lose Miranda Ray and Jacinda Randolph. The dynamic duo makes its 4th straight trip to the All-A Classic.
I look back on last year, and that was the best experience of my life, and of course I want to repeat that. But I think it helps us a lot that we've been there before because we know what to expect, and we know to kind of keep our nerves in check and kind of know what's going on out there.
We help each other out quite a bit on the floor, and she's a lot of help out there. Whenever she's not out there, I feel like I have a whole lot of pressure on me. But
Coach Mason is building a basketball factory at Somerset. This mix of upper and underclassmen look forward to playing in their home away from home at Bray Arena.
You know, they know what it's all about, and they know that everybody around here expects us to go down there and play hard and play well. And to be honest with you, anything less than winning, it'll probably be disappointment to them. And that's the attitude that I want them to take.
Now, here's the schedule for the mountain schools involved in the All-A tournament. Hazard, the girls, play Clinton County at 10:30 in the morning. We will be there. Unfortunately, it's that early in the morning. At 5 o'clock, it's a WYMT matchup when Somerset begins its state title defense against Pikeville. And then in the nightcap, Jackson County gets an easy first-round game against Louisville Holy Rosary. You can take that one to the bank. Now for the boys. Thursday at noon, Somerset is involved in another mountain showdown when Somerset plays 3-time region winner Owsley County. At 5 o'clock, Jackson County hits the hardwood with Christian Academy. And then at 8 o'clock, Allen Central gets a tough test from Bishop Brossard. From the All-A to the regular season schedule tonight, we had a ton of action, so let's skip the fancy lead-in. First, let's go straight to the highlights. A Letcher County rivalry between Whitesburg and Jenkins. Whitesburg, early on, they get the steal. Brian Howard pretty much does what he wants to, lays it in. Then Jenkins, Jonah Tackett. Check that, Jordan Tackett. That ice fadeaway. Can't get the shot to go, but Joby Potter follows, puts it in. Coach Danny Bates' squad leads 37-25 at the half. Second half, more Whitesburg. Skip pass to Brandon Brock. The 3 is good. Jackets up 15. Then Jordan Tackett for Jenkins. The baseline jumper to fall, but Whitesburg rolled in this one. They win 69-54. Now here in Hazard, Sheldon Clark traveled to Perry Central, and the cutest cheerleader of all time to make WYMT right there. Brian McCoy for Sheldon Clark. He would get this 12-foot jumper to go. Cardinals tried to hang in it. Almost outmatched in this one. Travis Neese for Perry Central to Emmanuel Harris. Goes on the other side of the basket, gets it to go. Then the doors on the break. Kyle Maggard feeds Twain Willis, but Maggard gets the follow on the Willis miss. You know, Converse went out of business today. Chuck Taylor still make their appearance in a basketball gym. Nice to see that. Before the first half buzzer, Jeremy Brown style popped the three, but Perry Central too much in this one. They win 63-42. Now a 12th region battle in London between Boyle County and North Laurel. Go Big Blue, the sign says. The Jags on a winning streak start fast. They work it inside to Nathan Allen. The Rebels counter with Casey McCoy, straightaway bank shot. On the way, I promise you, Coach Woods. Jags on a mission. Logan Woods finds Dustin Lewis for three. Then Wes Hughes flashes some underneath work around the basket. Here's the final score. This one, Boyle County lost. Trust me, Boyle County lost by a lot in this one.
All right, thanks, Brian. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It is so hectic going shopping with 4 kids, and 3 of them are triplets. There is no way I would have time to go from store to store to store to get everything that I need. I love Walmart Supercenter. Everything you buy here is so fresh. It's important to me because I'm feeding my family. We save a lot of money buying our groceries here. Living on a budget with 4 kids, this is the place to go. Well, I don't know what I would do without it. The clothes, the shoes, the toys, the groceries. You know, it's a one-stop shop. I'm going to get everything I need and save a ton of money. Walmart Supercenter saves my life.
Hurry on over to Tincher Williams Chevrolet Oldsmobile Aurora, Southeast Kentucky's #1 dealer for super service, super selection, and super savings. Right now, we have 2000 Chevrolet Cavaliers with plenty of options and colors available. Save over $4,900 with a purchase payment of $175.01 per month or lease payment of $119.90 per month. And special sale pricing as low as $9,950. That's Tincher Williams Chevrolet Oldsmobile Aurora in London. Hurry, don't miss these great deals.
It's time to congratulate tonight's Mountain Student Achiever, sponsored by Alice Lloyd College. Joseph Brian Slusher is a senior at Bell County High School, where he maintains a 4.0 grade point average. Joseph is a Governor's Scholar and is listed among Who's Who of American high school students. He's also won several awards in math, chemistry, and history. His parents are Patricia and Ricky Slusher of Pineville. Congratulations to Joseph Slusher, tonight's Mountain Student Achiever. And that's all the time we have for Mountain News Nightcast. Thank you for joining us. Letterman is on the way next. Have a good night, everyone.
Wardrobe provided by Daw Hairs. When you see news happening, dial star 57 on your cellular phone. The call is free and a service of Kentucky Cellular and Appalachian Wireless. This has been a production of WYMT TV, Eastern Kentucky's source for news.
In 5 days, Survivor Australian Outback premieres on CBS right after the Super Bowl.